Here at Youth Villages, we're very proud of the work that we do in the community. Our work is very rewarding, but it can be equally as stressful. It's a constant juggling act, trying to balance meeting the needs of the families and children that we work with, and also meeting our documentation requirements. You can drown in the paperwork required to document every case and to get the help our clients so desperately need. Our family counselors used to take handwritten notes that summarize their client interviews, meetings, findings, and observations. Then when they got back to the office, they had to type up, edit, and file their reports. It's a very time-consuming process. Most days, they were spending as much time on the paperwork as they do in the field with their client families and children. They brought paperwork home most nights just to keep up. This grueling pace led to counselor burnout and high turnover rates. But with Dragon, we dictate our reports into a digital recorder in the field, and when we get back to the office, plug the recorder into our computers, and Dragon creates an amazingly accurate text document ready for distribution and filing. It makes paperwork faster and makes our lives easier.
File. Save as.
We have nearly 2,000 counselors and support staff across the country with a variety of accents. But that's no problem for Dragon. The software recognizes each counselor's voice instantly and becomes even more accurate with continued use.
Our counselors would typically spend 2 to 3 hours a day completing documentation, but our initial pilots with Dragon demonstrated a dramatic drop in the amount of time that they were taking to complete their paperwork. I was originally concerned about Dragon's ability to handle our agency's unique terms, abbreviations, and acronyms. Dragon comes pre-installed with a 300,000 word vocabulary, but I found it's quick and easy to add our own specific terminology. Centralized administration makes it easy for us to manage a deployment to locations across the country, so I can easily distribute a customized vocabulary to counselors in all of our offices. Dictation is significantly faster than typing.
This counselor arrived at the family home for the session, period. This counselor identified the objectives for the session, period.
And as counselors grow more comfortable with dictation, they start to take greater advantage of Dragon's other productivity benefits, like automating routine or administrative PC tasks. Custom voice commands are easy to set up using Dragon, so our counselors can further streamline the paperwork associated with case notes.
At Youth Villages, we're constantly looking for ways to help children and families and do a better job at that, and part of that is creating a better work environment for our staff. The beauty of the Dragon software is it dramatically improved the satisfaction for our staff on the job. It reduced their paperwork time, and ultimately it made their job more workable, and they were able to do more work helping children and families.